Did you know that Roman emperors feasted on roasted flamingos and wine mixed with rose petals? The banquets of Rome were so extravagant that they would make any modern luxury party look like a simple picnic. Today we are going to discover how the Caesars used food to display power and opulence. Stay until the end because there are some surprising facts that will blow your mind. Don't forget to hit the like button, and without further ado, let's dive into the video. The influence of Roman conquest on food. Rome was a civilization hungry for expansion. Every territory they conquered brought new ingredients to Roman cuisine, turning the emperor's table into an authentic blend of cultures. Grains, olive oils, and wines from the Mediterranean provinces, spices from India, fruits from the Near East. The variety of foods displayed at the banquets reflected the vastness and diversity of the empire. For the emperors, access to these exotic foods was a demonstration of power. Imagine tasting a dish seasoned with spices that traveled thousands of miles to reach an emperor's table. Olive oil, for example, was essential not only for cooking but also for hygiene, brought in from provinces like Hispania and Greece. Wines were carefully chosen, coming from the most renowned regions of the empire, often infused with herbs and flowers to please the sophisticated palate of the Roman elite. Dishes at Roman banquets. The emperor's banquets were much more than just meals. Imagine large halls decorated with sumptuous mosaics and filled with luxury, where every dish was carefully planned to impress the guests. These banquets were true spectacles. Whole roasted boars, flamingos, and pheasants not only represented wealth, but also Rome's ability to dominate both the wild environment and conquered regions. Fish, particularly those from places like the Black Sea, were reserved for special occasions. Garum, a fermented fish sauce considered a delicacy, was always present at the table. It was used to season practically everything from meats to vegetables. For the Romans, garum was as essential as salt, symbolizing their preference for strong and bold flavors. Fruits, vegetables, and desserts. The emperors were not only consumers of exotic meats. Fruits also played an important role in Roman banquets. Pomegranates and grapes were frequently served, not only for their taste, but also for their symbolism. Grapes, widely cultivated, were used to make wine and also served as desserts, often accompanied by honey. Desserts at Roman banquets were rich with honey, a natural sugar that sweetened cakes and pastries made with fine wheat flour. Dates stuffed with nuts and dipped in honey were one of their favorite sweets. Spices like cinnamon and cardamom, brought from distant lands, were used to flavor these sweets, showcasing the reach of the Roman trade network. Some of these recipes still have equivalents today, which shows us the lasting influence of Roman cuisine. The drink of the gods, wine and culture. Just as the Egyptians had beer as a staple, for the Romans, wine was essential. Wine production was big business, and the emperors made sure to drink the finest wines, often mixed with water, honey, and herbs to create unique flavors. On special occasions, wine could be mixed with rose or violet petals, a combination that impressed the guests. The culture of wine went beyond mere consumption. It was part of social and political life. Compared to other ancient cultures, the Romans were masters at transforming wine into a symbol of status. Drinking quality wine was not only a sign of wealth, but also of knowledge and refined taste, used as a propaganda tool to reinforce the emperor's status among the aristocracy and foreign ambassadors. The diet of the people and social differences. While the emperors feasted on lavish dishes, the common people of Rome had a much simpler diet. Bread, olive oil, and wine formed the basis of the average citizen's diet. Pulse, a porridge made from grains like wheat or barley, was one of the most common dishes among the plebeians. Vegetables like cabbage, onions, and garlic were also part of their daily diet. Imagine living in a city where, while the most powerful dined on exotic meats and rare wines, you struggled to get a piece of bread to feed your family. This contrast between the emperor's tables and those of common citizens was stark and served as a reflection of the social inequality of ancient Rome. While the luxury of imperial banquets reinforced the grandeur of Roman power, the pools and simple bread of the people showcased their resilience in the face of the disparity of resources. From exotic dishes and lavish banquets to humble bread and porridges, Roman cuisine reflected not only the tastes of a civilization, but also the power, inequality, and expansion of an empire that dominated much of the known world. In the next episode, we will explore how the diet of gladiators prepared them for the most brutal arena of ancient Rome. Don't miss it. And you, traveler of history, Would you rather be at the opulent tables of the Caesars or share the simplicity of the plebeians' pulse? Leave your comment and join the conversation. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, we recommend an excellent video about the top 10 gladiators of ancient Rome. Be sure to check it out as well.